I feel so bad for Cassie after learning how Jim really sees his parenting as justified. Remember when he said that he
beat the snot out of her?
Yeah,
and
until his hands were sore.
It was like nothing. It was discipline. It wasn't abuse.
Right, he kept clarifying that.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Because
Cassie's only 20.
Obviously, that was like how he was raised. Because
yes.
Is that, I mean, generally the course of what happens?
Absolutely.
You're going to do what you learned as a child onto your children.
And I bet when he was a kid and he was beat up by his dad and he cried, his dad said, why don't you just take it like a man?
Buck up. Be a man.
And that is where all of his belief systems come from. Yeah. You know, why doesn't she just buck up and man up?
All she
you don't need therapy.
She just wanted to be loved. You know, she
so
lost
sad.
her mom so young, and all
11.
she wanted was a hug once in a while, and you know, and he never gave that to her.
Dad doesn't love that way. Dad doesn't hug. Dad doesn't kiss. Dad doesn't give words of affirmation. And I think it was really telling at the end when I asked him, are you willing to make any changes today? Do you think you even need to change? And he said no. Yeah. So what was he doing here? Was he hoping somehow that we were going to see it his way and we were going to tell his daughter she needs to man up?
Why else would he come?
Wow.
He thought that, you know, we were all going to say, oh, you were right, Dad, you know. All her stuff was petty. She, you know, she didn't need those that new bra and the panties. That was really pathetic when he beat her for that.
Oh, I know.
You know, here she is, a little girl developing, wants to get her first bra, and he's beating her.
I know. And we never advocate, obviously, for families to separate, but in this case, I think Cassie should take a break from her dad because I think she's being re-traumatized every time she tries to ask for his love and get his love, and he just gives us
approval. Well, and it makes you wonder what his relationships are with the women that he marries. You know, what was the relationship between her mother and him as well? You know, was he treating the mother the same way? Is he treating his present wife the same way? You know, those are things we'll never know. You know, you want to dwell into them, but I mean, it wasn't the purpose of today's show.
No,
the purpose was try to get her some love, some attention from him.
And you know, I hope Jim faces up to whatever trauma he's had in his past, because I'm 100% certain that he's had trauma, and he's just tucked it away, and he's decided not to deal with it. And whether it's professional counseling or something else, it doesn't have to necessarily be counseling, but he needs to obviously deal with that in some way, and he just hasn't.
And she's going to need to realize that she can't change him.
Yeah.
He's going to have to change on his own.
Yeah.
What we say, what we do, is not going to make him think differently. Because that's a strong mindset.
That's right.
Some minds you can't change. You can't even get them to look at the bigger picture.
No.
And it's frustrating.
Yeah. So good luck to Cassie. I hope that she makes.
She'll be she's a strong girl. I think she's going to be fine.
I think she will be good too.
She's cool.